Being balanced is usually the best way to handle things, right? It's usually the best way to handle things. For some reason, human beings have a tendency to not do that.
Yeah.
For some reason, human beings have a tendency to pick a direction and go 1000% in that direction. In fact, I had a name for this. When I was in the SEAL teams and I was putting guys through some training, and I would give them an adjustment. I'd be like, hey, you need to do a little bit more of this. Guess what they would do? 9,000,000% in that direction.
Yeah.
And I would call it, or I'd say, hey, you need to be a little less aggressive or a little more aggressive. And then they would do another iteration and they would go so hard the opposite way. And I'd say, hey, you guys just did, this is the term, I'd say, classic team guy overcorrection. Yeah. Meaning you say, hey, you got to be a little more aggressive. They go out there and just get nuts. Yeah. Or you say, hey, you need to check yourself. Then they don't move. You would see this all the time. So why am I talking about this? When you get confronted, and that's a strong word, but when you get confronted with a new idea or an opposing idea, we as human beings have a tendency to have an extreme reaction to this new idea, an extreme reaction to this opposing idea. And it's not good. It's not good. It's not good to get emotional. It's not good to take the extreme opposite stance. We're doing this all the time, by the way, in America right now. You have an opinion, I have an opinion. I maybe don't agree with all of your opinions, so I take the hardest possible stance against your opinion. And I fully dig in on my opinion. It causes problems. So when somebody does present you with a new idea or an opposing idea, instead of just check yourself. And a good way to check yourself is be humble. Another way is like, okay, what is it that I like about Echo Charles's idea? He's presenting an idea, I've not really heard it before, or it's different. It's very different from what I want to do. Instead of thinking, how can I immediately smash his idea over the head with a baseball bat? I think, what part of Echo's ideas are good? What part of his, it's kind of different than mine. Okay, what part of it can I agree with? Where can I accept some of his ideas? When I go on the attack to you, if I say, well, actually, your idea is not going to work because of this, my attack is going to cause your defenses to go up. It's going to cause you to get more aggressive and hostile with your idea, and it's going to separate us from being able to come to some kind of a conclusion. Come to some kind of a resolution. I shouldn't say conclusion. For you and I to be able to agree on something. And it stems from the fact that I am not thinking in a balanced way. So, what are the good attributes for a leader or a human being to have? Be humble. Yes, absolutely. And being humble will allow you, hopefully, to find some balance in your interactions with other people and find balance inside your own brain housing group.
Alright guys, we really hope you enjoyed this video. We are working relentlessly just to put out the best content for you guys. We would really appreciate your support if you could like the video and subscribe to the channel. It would really mean a lot to us.